Welcome back to Time with Tim, a daily leadership broadcast looking at the main trends influencing leadership and how leaders can make the world better for all. This week, I'm going to be focusing on defining your leadership philosophy. For me, a leadership philosophy is composed of 4 elements: values, purpose, mission, and approach. Now, on YouTube, over the last month, I've been going week by week through each of these composite elements. So if one of them is of particular interest to you, in the comments, I'll add in the links to each of those weeks' introductions, and then you can start from there. But overall, why is working through each of these 4 stages and building them into a philosophy helpful? And how's it going to benefit you, your team, your organization, and your customers? Well, essentially what I found is that in my own experience and through the experience of the leaders that I serve as my clients, having a philosophy really gives you an overall framework for showing up as a leader and really defines who you are as a leader. And this is beneficial in a number of ways. It gives you some stability. I know that sounds obvious, but if you know who you are as a leader, you can really hold yourself accountable to a very consistent set of principles. You can maintain a sort of a consistent paradigm for how you're going about being a leader, whether that's at home, at work, in a very, very large organization, or in an organization of 2. You know who you are, and those around you know what to expect. They know what they're going to get from your leadership. And those that align with your values, those that share your sense of purpose and want to be on the mission with you, moving towards that shared sense of purpose, they will move towards you when you have this consistent approach and the whole philosophy that comes together. And the organization follows suit if you're leading a whole business or business unit, and customers gravitate towards people that they have a sense are going about things the way that they are and the way that they like to be treated. So it all sounds very elementary, but I overthink most things, and this is something which has served me really well from simplifying. So essentially this week, I'm going to look at how I'm improving my leadership by having a defined philosophy. I'm going to share a few anecdotes from client-side experience, those leaders that I serve and how they've benefited. I'll talk about having a philosophy as a way to essentially sort of benefit your overall well-being, and we'll have a reflective exercise and a review as we move into the weekend. So if any or all of that will be of interest, I look forward to seeing you here in the daily broadcast and to any thoughts and comments you may have. Thanks for your time, and also thanks for bearing with me, or with us, I should say. So I'm not sure if there'll be any cut through in the audio, but in these days of the COVID pandemic, not only am I in my home office, but just through that wall is my wife currently leading her team meeting in what has become her home office. So I'm not sure whether there's going to be any pickup or any cut through from her dialogue, but if there is, apologies, and please bear with us, and we'll see how we go moving forward. Thanks, and see you soon.